Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes. We are back with the brilliant Lake on the PlayStation 5, and I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, in the previous video, Meredith went to Moe's Diner with Robert the Lumberjack, and they both wrote a letter together to Town Hall to try and prevent the construction of a bunch of new apartment buildings in Providence Oaks. Now, shortly after we finished the letter, Meredith ordered some delicious red wine, and then for some reason Robert decided to leave. I don't know if he just really hates wine, but he abruptly left, so not sure what was going on with Robert. We then delivered a movie box to Laurie, the 15-year-old, and for some reason Meredith thought it would be a fantastic idea to invite Laurie over to her house on Sunday to watch a horror movie. So once Twitter gets wind of what Meredith has done, Meredith is more than likely going to be cancelled. She's more than likely going to be fired from her postal job and more than likely going to end up in jail. So we might as well enjoy our days playing with Meredith, because it's not going to be long before Twitter tries to cancel her for innocently inviting a minor to her house. So let's get straight into things. So I don't think we've got anything on our journal yet. No, we've got to pick up the movie box from Laurie, and that's about it. So yep, it's just going to be a day of delivering letters, and I'm sure there's going to be many more eventful things that are going to happen. Many more stories we're going to unfold, and yeah, I feel like...
Morning, P.O. How about a pet peeve to start the weekend? Or will it be a positive? Tina Banks has the answer.
P.O. positive or pet peeve?
Jack, I've had this pet peeve for years. We've got a beautiful lake and a nice boulevard, but why don't we have one of those coin-operated binoculars?
I like the idea, Tina. Let's take a closer look at today's weather now. A few clouds, but nothing but sunny skies in the end. And now, music.
I've got to tell you, Jack, I always forget that you're about to do your daily radio broadcast. So every time I'm doing my intro and I jump into my van and you start talking, you completely throw me off and I completely forget what I was even talking about. Completely forget what I was talking about. But yeah, I think I was saying that I'm sure there's going to be many more stories that are going to unfold and a lot more shenanigans that's going to occur in Providence Oaks. I've got to be honest, considering that this is just a very small little town, the amount of drama and wild things that go on in this place is ridiculous. I don't know what it's like living in Massachusetts, but living in Providence Oaks seems like a wild time, Wolf and Wolfettes. Speaking of a wild time, actually, I did mention, I think it was in part 3 or 4 of this playthrough, that I was going to be seeing Sonic 2. Now, I saw Sonic 2, and I've got to be honest with you, Wolf and Wolfettes, I thought it was great. I thought it was even better than the first one. But the thing is, I feel like Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, I feel like it would be a much better movie if they didn't have any of the actors in the movie. Whether it's Jim Carrey or the guy that plays Sonic's family. I just feel like the movie would be so much better if they didn't have all of these actors. It's like Sonic the Movie 2, no spoilers or anything, but the worst scene for me was the wedding scene. It was unnecessary, it was stupid, it just felt like it spoilt the movie for me. But then all of the scenes where it was just about Knuckles, Tails and Sonic, and I guess a little bit Jim Carrey, all of those scenes were amazing. Like, I feel like if they do make a Sonic 3, they need to make sure it's all about the hedgehogs. But other than the human-y, actor-y scenes, every single scene with the gang was amazing. I thought it was a great film, to be honest. And I'm not even like the biggest Sonic fan in the world. So if you are a fan of Sonic, I think you'll enjoy it. If you enjoyed the first one, I think you'll definitely enjoy number 2. It was definitely better than the first one. First one was great as well, but yeah, definitely liked it. Just didn't like all of the unnecessary stupid sections with the human actors. They just aggravated the hell out of me, especially that wedding scene. It was like, what is the point in this? What is the point in this? I guess it's to make the kids laugh, but yeah, I weren't laughing, but I'm not a kid, so... Oh man, it was a bit of a nightmare though, because I did have this kid sitting next to me in the cinema, and oh my fucking god, did he want to ask his dad every question in the world. Anytime anything happened to Sonic, where Sonic might have got injured or something, he was asking his dad if Sonic's dead. All the time. Is Sonic gonna be okay? Oh, it was a flipping nightmare, Wolf and Wolfettes. Absolute nightmare. That's what I get for going early. If you're ever going to watch a film that's aimed at families and children, because Sonic is obviously aimed at families, even though a lot of Sonic's fans are probably in their flipping 40s now, make sure you go in the evening when all the kids are in bed, because if you go early in the day when all the families go, oh my god, it's a nightmare. Some parents have got the decency. Fuck me, I just caused an accident. Some parents have got the decency to make their kids shush, but other parents just don't care. Oh dear. But yeah, it was a good film, BwolfTheWolf. It was a very good film. That's a good thing about this game, because I'm just driving around delivering some letters and stuff, and most of the houses don't have anybody that are going to speak to me. It's very easy for me to commentate about random things. Like, I wouldn't be able to talk about Sonic the movie in Horizon Forbidden West because there's just so much story going on. I wouldn't be able to. Same with Dying Light. I suppose Elden Ring would have been another game that would be easy to commentate in, because that game, there's no story whatsoever unless you read each of the different items that you pick up and stuff like that. So, and there's no voice acting really, so it's very easy to commentate in that game as well. But yeah, I've decided not to do an Elden Ring playthrough. I did mention it on my community tab. It's a fantastic game. I platinumed it. It took about 70 hours. So I reckon if I did a YouTube playthrough, take off about 10 hours, because I'm not going to be bothering with the platinum on YouTube. I reckon it would be, I'd say a 60-hour playthrough. 30-minute videos, it would be 120 plus episodes. So I decided not to do it. I just don't get enough views for me to warrant that amount of time spent on one playthrough. If I knew for a fact it was going to get, you know, a few thousand views on each video, then I might be willing to do it. But not for 20 views, it's just no point. Because I'll be doing that for like 4 months, and it's just too long. So, yeah, and I can't upload 1 hour videos in 4K because the render time's too long with this PC. So, yeah. Sorry about that, WolfTheWolf. What's going on here? Oh. Was it a bunch of shadows? Where's the... I didn't see any birds in the sky. That was a bit weird. Hey, what's going on here? Look. Oh, there they are. Okay, there they are. Okay, I was going to say, what's going on here? Got a bunch of ghost birds in the sky. Oh, lovely. Alright, looks like we've got... What's the other exclamation mark for? Hey, who's over here? Oh, this is... Oh, we've got to pick up the movie box here. What's the other exclamation mark? Oops. Oh, we got a random letter, also in the previous video, for an address in the middle of the forest, basically, a campsite. So we need to go and deliver that as well, because we told Frank that we know where it is. I don't think we do know where it is. I mean, Meredith might, but I sure don't. But I'm guessing it's just some random campsite, and we've got to ask for somebody named June, if I remember correctly. Oh, here we go. Twitter's going to come for me again now.
Hey, Lori. Did you watch The Love Bug?
Hey, Miss W. Yes, I did, and I guess I liked it.
You don't have to hide it from me, Lori. You can say you loved it.
I guess it wasn't bad. It was really fun, actually.
See? Ancient isn't all bad. You still ready for Sunday?
I have never been more ready. It's going to be rad.
Yeah, totally tubular, right? Should we say that? Should we make Laurie cringe a little bit? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, totally tubular, right?
Sure, Miss W. See you Sunday.
She's going to cancel on you now, Meredith. After that line, she's going to cancel on you. She doesn't want to come around your house now. Anyone that uses the word tubular, you can't trust them. We have to take this movie box back to Angie, so we're going to have to pop back to Main Street after we've finished delivering all of the letters and packages. I feel like we're getting through this day relatively quickly. Obviously, we've got to go to the campsite and we're going to have to find whoever this letter belongs to, so there's going to be a bit of chit-chat there. I think this letter might also be for Robert, the lumberjack, possibly. So, yep, so he's probably going to have some explaining to do after abruptly leaving me. So, yeah, it looks like there's going to be a bit more chat, so we're going to get through this day relatively quickly, but it looks like there is going to be quite a bit of talking. One thing I have noticed though, I feel like there's the possibility of having a few collisions in this game when it comes to like planning stuff, because people regularly ask you to do stuff after work, and I feel like sometimes you can double book people, and I'm not sure what happens if you do that. Do you have to like let someone down? I'm not sure what happens because I've never actually done it, but I feel like you do have the possibility of double booking. Definitely when it comes to Steve, because sometimes Steve tells you to do work for him, which I'm going to reject every time because screw Steve. But I feel like you could like instead go out with a friend and then not do any work for Steve, or you can sometimes like plan 2 events and then they can collide with each other. I'm not sure. We'll have to see if anything happens. Maybe we'll do it on YouTube and see what happens. Because if you have to let someone down, that's just going to cause some drama, isn't it? And Providence Oaks has got a lot of drama.
Here's the mail.
Thanks, Meredith. And, sorry for leaving all of a sudden yesterday.
Yeah, what was that all about?
Well, it was just, I needed some space. I think I've gotten a bit too used to being on my own.
Yeah, I know that feeling, mate. I know that feeling very well. It was such bad company.
I know what you mean.
Cool. Thanks. I just don't want you to feel weird about it. I was the weirdo.
Oh, I know you was the weirdo. I didn't feel weird. I didn't feel weird at all.
There's nothing wrong with a little weirdness.
I just wanted you to know that. Anyways, let's see what's in the mail. The dentist appointment. Wait, why am I sharing that with you?
So, no news regarding those apartments?
Nothing. Hallelujah. This gives me a bit more peace of mind to work on my wild card plan.
Wild card plan?
Wild card plan. Yes. Also, highly confidential.
You can't do that. You can't tell me you've got a wild card plan and when I ask about it, it's suddenly confidential.
Oh, come on. I won't tell a soul.
Yeah, but no. Maybe later. It's still work in progress.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Thanks.
God, now I'm going to be wondering all day what it actually is. What a nightmare you are, Robert. Bloody hell, he got back into his house very quickly, didn't he? He's got a nice little house up in the woods though, doesn't he? I wouldn't mind living somewhere like this. I've probably said that about 50 times in this playthrough. One day, BwolfTheWolf, one day I'll get my own house, and hopefully it'll be, it won't be in the woods, but hopefully it'll be relatively in the country, and hopefully it's my own home as well, and I can start decorating it, and we can do our very own in real life house flipper videos. That'd be pretty good, wouldn't it? Tell you what, BwolfTheWolf, speaking of house flipper, recently, well, I say recently, a couple of years ago, my nan wanted me to paint her ceiling in the kitchen. So all of the ceilings in her house, because it's a very old flat, are covered in that shitty ikrEK, what they used to put on ceilings back in the day, because it was just a cool thing to do. I think it was like the hip thing, sort of like wallpaper and stuff like that. And it was looking horrible. It was going all like brown and disgusting. So I agreed to paint it, and I painted it. I think it was in 2021. But after painting it, all of the ikrEK started flaking off and completely ruined all of the painting that I did and made my painting completely worthless. So I told her that I would remove the ikrEK. Now I wasn't sure how to remove the ikrEK. First thing first, I had to check if there was asbestos. I don't think there was. I mean, if there was, then I'm probably going to die. But I checked how to remove it, and they said that using a steamer, wallpaper steamer, was good. So I used a wallpaper steamer, and I finally managed to get it all off. It was an absolute nightmare. I had hot water dripping on my hand constantly from the steamer. I had this hot, slimy, milky, flipping... Hang on a minute. What kind of letterbox is this? Who the flipping hell lives here? Are we delivering to Yogi Bear? What's going on? There's not even a house here. And that doesn't even, I thought that was a cave, but it's not even a cave. Oh, damn. Oh, hang on a minute, what's that over there? Oh, I guess that's the house we're delivering to over there. I was going to say, what are we doing, delivering to Yogi Bear? Who the flipping hell lives in that house over there? That's a bit creepy, actually. But yeah, I had all this hot, slimy ikrEK dripping off of the ceiling all over my arms. I also got it on my Fitbit. That was a nightmare to remove. But yeah, I finally managed to get rid of the ikrEK, and I've given it 4 coats of paint now, and it's looking 1,000 times better than it did look, but because I got rid of all the Artex and I didn't really sand down the ceiling after, there are a couple of little bits of patches on the ceiling where I guess a teeny bit of Artex might remain. So there are a couple of bits on the ceiling that are actually annoying the hell out of me, and because I've already painted it, I can't really sand them off now, but it looks a lot better compared to what it looked like before. A bunch of flaked off brown Artex, now it's like pure white with a couple of these little patchy bits, but looks a lot better. Tell you what, Wolfvets, these last 2 weeks I was supposed to be on holiday from work. I had to go into work more often than usual because stupid teachers kept coming into the school messing things up, so I had to redo my work, and I also had to wait to do other bits of the job because I couldn't do them because there was teachers in there. So that was a flipping nightmare. I also didn't plan on recording, but I was so close to the end of Horizon Forbidden West that I had to record the final few episodes, otherwise I would have had to have left it for 2 weeks and then I would have forgot how to play the game. So that would have meant I played really badly during the finale of the game, so I had to record that at the start of the holiday. Then I randomly got a code for Lake, so I had to record Lake in the holiday, so it didn't end up being a proper holiday. There wasn't much rest. Painting and recording still, and I still weightlift every day anyway, but that's only like an hour, so that's not a big deal. But yeah, it didn't end up being as much of a holiday as it should have been. And I had a lot of trouble sleeping for some reason.
I remember Dad telling me, Meredith, the picnic area is for the older kids. I think I was 17 when I had my first actual picnic here. It rained.
Well, of course it did. Of course it did. It always happens, Meredith. It always happens. You go for a picnic, you wash your car, you know the rain's going to come. Or you plan on going to the beach, the rain will come.
Hello there.
Hey, how are you?
I may have mail for you.
Is it addressed to Mickey or June? Or both?
To both. Here you go.
Oh, sweet brother Damien, savior in the hour of darkness.
Never mind him. He's a bit stressed out. We were a bit low on paper. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Meredith. Nice to meet you too.
Woo!
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Toilet paper? What kind of paper?
What kind of paper?
Probably a bit of cash and some rolling paper.
Rolling paper? You're talking about like cigarettes?
Rolling paper?
Yeah, you know, for homemade cigarettes that make you feel funny.
Are you talking about drugs? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, June? This is a family-friendly channel. Well, it used to be family-friendly before Meredith decided to commit a crime. But, and also I crashed into another car a minute ago, so that weren't very family-friendly. But yeah, other than that, well, damn.
Ah, that kind of paper.
What do you mean no harm in that? Well, I don't know. What's the rules in Oregon? Can you smoke weed in Oregon? I don't bloody know. Can you? Let me know if you're from Oregon. But I better get going. I'm just going to say no harm in that. I mean, yeah. I don't like the smell of it. It does piss me off. But other than that...
No harm in that.
Amen, sister. Thanks for the delivery.
You're welcome. Nice RV, by the way. Is it yours?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's awesome. We borrowed it.
Joan, can you get in here, please? Now?
Oh, that's my cue. It was nice meeting you. Sweet Meredith.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
Can you, like, not tell the authorities your whole life story?
So they're making it sound like they stole that RV. They're also smoking a little bit of the ganja out in the wilderness. He's also worried about June speaking to the authorities. I'm not getting a good vibe from these guys and girls. I'm not getting a good vibe from them. Oh dear. Yeah, we've probably just delivered a letter to a couple of criminals. Well, June seems alright, but that other bloke, nah, there's something shady about him. That looks a lot like the camper van that my granddad used to have, the one that recently passed away. Because every time he used to come over and visit, you'd know when he's going to be there because one of these bad boys would turn up outside your house. I'll tell you, I told him many times that if he ever wanted to give it away, I would have had it. And then he gave it away, and somehow I don't have it. So I'm not sure what happened there. Because he couldn't drive it no more because it was too big. and he was getting older. But yeah, every time he was coming to visit and one of those bad boys turned up outside the house, you knew he was here. It was good. It had a toilet in it, had a cooker in it, it had like a little sofa you could sit on. It's pretty damn good. Ah, yes. It's already been 2 years since my nan and granddad passed away. I'll tell you what, that's 2 years already. It's ridiculous. Because if you don't know, both my nan and granddad, they both passed away in the same week from the virus. It was right at the start of the virus. Like, we all went into lockdown in March, didn't we? And they both passed away literally like the first 2 weeks of second week of April. Yeah, that was another shit year for the calendar. Wolfvets, mind you, every year is shit in it. What year is good? I can't think of a single good year, to be honest. Let me know in the comments if you've had a good year in your life and what was special about it, and then you'll think about it and it'll put you in a good mood. So yeah, let me know in the comments what was the best year of your life. I can't think of one for me. There used to be a few good years, but they're not good years anymore thanks to somewhat recent events. So oh yes. But let's not make this a depressing video, Wolfvets. We've already crashed into a family, probably ruined their day. Shall I tell you what's one thing that does piss me off in this game? Watch what happens when I turn the car. Meredith doesn't turn her hands, and that pisses me off so much. That's the only thing in the game that I think annoys me. Meredith does not turn her hands when she turns the car. Her hands don't rotate. I mean, would it have really have added that much development time? Would it have really have added that much cost to development? I'm not too sure. I've never developed a game, but it bugs me. Alright, let's give this movie box back to Angie. And then I think we're done for the day.
Hi, Angie.
Oh, hey.
So, hey, I dropped off and picked up those movies.
Right.
She did. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking.
Is everything okay? You don't seem your usual peppy self.
You don't know me, Meredith, okay? This can be a stressful job.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Oh, easy there. I just did you a favor, remember?
Yeah, actually, now's not a great time. There's 2 more movies on the counter. If you could deliver those, that'd be peachy.
Jaws and The Dirty Dozen.
God, 2 absolute classics. I feel like I should say this. Change my mind, not doing it. Shall we say that and see what happens? Best not mix these. I don't know what to do now. I mean, she might be having a rough day, so I don't want to be mean, but I'll just say this.
Best not to mix these 2 up.
Great. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Okay, well, she said she appreciates it, so that's good, I guess. Oh, we've got to deliver them today. God damn, flipping hell, man. My work just keeps extending more and more and more. I mean, we're delivering cats to people, we're delivering packages, we're delivering letters, we're delivering movies. Fucking hell. We're very busy. This is probably the most naff vacation in history. It's a bit like my 2 weeks off of work these past 2 weeks. Pointless. I'm a bit like Meredith, though, I will be honest. I'm a bit like Meredith. I don't do well with rest. Sitting around and not doing anything, it drives me insane, Wolfvets. It drives me insane. If you've got time to think, it's not a good idea for me. It's not a good idea. So, but then that also means you're always doing stuff, and then you just become exhausted. And look, we're getting into a bit of a race. And look at that! Look, overtaken by a postal worker. See, that's what you get. Oh yes. God, I wish Amazon drove like this. I might get my packages a bit more earlier in the day. Sometimes they get to my house so flipping late. And sometimes it's a problem, especially if they are delivering a game and I need it for YouTube. Mind you, most of the time I use shop2.net. but sometimes I go with Amazon if it's a lot cheaper. Very rarely is cheaper though, because I think I'm a gold member on shop2.net now because I've ordered so many things, and that gives you a permanent 5% discount on items that are not already...
Left the package in the truck.
Whoops. But that gives you a permanent 5% discount on stuff that's not already discounted, so it's pretty good. Even though everything seems to always be discounted anyway. I like how we're bringing this to Mr Mackey. Why don't you get the pack? What are you doing, Meredith? Pick up the bloody suitcase. She does that all the time. What are you doing? Pick it up. I think I might be pressing the X button too quick. When she's still doing that animation, I think that makes her shut the door up. Oh, you're trying to annoy me, Meredith. Oh, she's got it. Oh, it's invisible. We're delivering an invisible movie box. Man, Angie's really upgraded the store. You can have a movie box in your house, and it don't take up any space because you can't see it. Well, damn. Magic.
Mr. Mackey, I've got this movie box for you.
Leave it on the porch of the cabin, could ya?
I need to know if you prefer a war movie or a shark movie.
Huh? Movies? Just pick something. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yes, I was going to say, it's got to be Jaws, innit? He's a fisherman. If we make him watch Jaws, it might scare the shit out of him.
All right, Jaws it is. Have a nice day.
Why does that boat look so small? That boat seems tiny, doesn't it? Or maybe Mr Mackey is a giant. Yeah, that boat's looking relatively small, I don't know. Looking a bit manky as well, looks like it might sink. Well, let's hope there ain't no sharks out in that lake, because, you know, you're not going to enjoy this movie otherwise. Jaws is a good film. I haven't seen it many times. I've only seen it like twice in my life, but it's a good film, innit? Wonder how many people ended up becoming afraid of sharks thanks to that film. Got to have been a few. Same with films like that really crappy film Arachnophobia. I think a lot of the spiders in that film are CG, but I think there are a couple in it that are like real. It's about the world's biggest tarantula or something, if I remember correctly, or something like that. I've only ever seen it once. I don't voluntarily watch a bloody film about spiders. Mind you, I've watched Eight-Legged Freaks a few times. If you've never seen that, it's probably the dumbest movie in history. Literally a spider punches a man to death. How the hell does a spider punch a man to death? God, that film's so dumb. Even Scarlett Johansson's in it when she's like flipping like 17 or something, or younger maybe even younger. Oh man, I bet she regrets being in that film. It's funny though. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. It's funny. But the first bit of the film, it does have real spiders in it, so you probably want to skip that bit if you're scared of spiders. But after that, it's all CGI. Really stupid CGI as well.
Hey, Em, it's me, Kay. Wow, I just, instantly dialed your parents' number. Superpowers! Probably just muscle memory or something like that, right? Or maybe it's like that thing where you smell something and it instantly triggers this mega old memory you didn't even know you had. Know what I mean? Oh man, I had that once when Barry bought me lilacs, and the smell instantly mentally teleported me to when I was 6 years old and fell out of a tree. And I ended up with all this lilac-smelling tree gunk all over my face. You remember that, right? What if it's like that with old phone numbers? You go, must dial M, and then your brain just triggers your fingers to dial? Man. Anyway, I didn't call about that, obviously. I was thinking of maybe taking a stroll around the lake this Sunday, clear my head, and then Maureen suggested maybe you'd like to tag along. Not that I'm asking because of Maureen, of course. Just thought it might be fun to check out the old hangouts and the lake sites and all. If you do want to join, I'll be at the watchtower overlooking the lake at 11 a.m. Sunday. I'll probably hang around a bit, so I'll see you when I see you. Sunday morning watchtower. Be there or be square.
Jesus! Fucking hell, Kay turned into Eminem. Bloody hell. I think Sunday is your day off in this game. I don't think you have to deliver letters on Sunday, so I think you can plan a few things for Sunday, if I remember correctly. Shall we meet Kay? We might as well. I mean, I don't mind walking around the lake. That sounds like a great idea. Decide you're busy. You don't decide if you're busy, you know you're busy. AKA, just bunker off.
The Countess and the Carpenter. Chapter 2. Cecilia hated old Mr. Nabenshoe's table manners. The way he slurped rhubarb into his digestive system was quite the dampener on Cecilia's appetite. She wanted to get out of here and drink and dance with the common folk. Every night, she heard their merry noises travel through her bedroom window, the sounds of real life.
The way he slurped a rhubarb into his digestive system. You better not be doing work. Oh, we're going straight into Sunday. I've got to end the video. Oh, come on, Meredith. Don't start. Don't go meet Kay now. I've got to end the video. Oh, God damn it.
Hey, Em! Up here!
Hiya! Should I just come up?
Come on up! You just have to watch your step on the third ledge. Should be good.
I completely got what you just said, and I'm coming up.
Well, we're going to have to end it here. It's a bit of an awkward place to end it. I'm going to leave Kay staring at me for a bit. Anyway, thanks for watching, Wolfvets. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Quite a few things happened in this video. Jesus. Like, share, and join the pack today.